Today we're going to be in the T-54 lightweight guys on Muravanka, and take a look at the start of this battle, man. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. There was just a YOLO of probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 enemies, and I don't know how I made it out of this situation, but somehow I got away. I'm poking up here, I see the T-54, I'm like, all right, just another normal game. We got one medium coming over this way. He might light me. Let me kind of pull back a little bit. Let me see what else is going on here. I get lit here, and we're just kind of going, you know, it's another game, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Type 59 comes up over the corner here, around the corner, like over the hill, right? And then G-Sor pokes here. T-54 is here. T-29 is also pushing in as well, and I'm like, what is going on here, man? So I get ammo racked. I'm trying to clean up the Type 59. I kind of low roll that shot. What is the damage on this? 250. It was actually right on, but we weren't able to clean him up there. Now I'm hitting the T-54. G-Sor was coming up and over. And I'm like, all right, I think I need to just run away from here because, like, now the Borisk is coming over as well. And look at this, man. Like, what is going on here? I hit the Borisk once, and we have to try and just run away from here, guys. Like, I'm trying to kind of help this team, but I'm caught between staying here and trying to help the E4 and the rest of the team and running away. And eventually, I'm able to clean up the Borisk here, and now I'm starting to move. And I don't know, like, what happened here. Like, these guys just out of nowhere, like, and I don't know how I got away from this either. The T-25 was targeting me here. I just did the slalom, right? I call this the steel gut slalom. Hit the T-25 on the move again, and somehow I got out of here. But I remember typing in the chat, WTF just happened. Like, WTF just happened, man, because I had no idea, like, what the heck was going on here. I'm able to kind of snapshot the T-25 there. I get the gun to move at the last second, and I'm able to clean him up. And now we just have to kind of figure out what just happened here, reassess the situation, right? I have 356 HP. All of the damage that, everything that, why can't I say this simply, guys? All of the damage I received was from the Type 59, right? So nobody else hit me, which is a miracle. If someone else were to hit me, you know, we might be in trouble. So try a shot at the T-54 there. It doesn't go in. Kind of a trollish turret, right? So I'm going to take these shots at the Char. Not sure where that one went. Probably into a dead tank. And now we just kind of have to almost like figure out where this guy is. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know, man. Let's actually pause and take a look. I guess there's a lot of dead tanks here. So that's probably what it was. Yeah, he's probably like by all these dead tanks, I assume. So he might have been like hiding behind one of these, and you know, when you're aiming, you don't really see that. So waiting for the Sharfooter to kind of run in front of the shot there. This is something to be mindful of, guys. Always pay attention to your teammates. I remember playing in the Hawk 30 on Mountain Pass recently, and a charioteer ran right in front of my shot in order to clean up a Su-130, and then the Su-130 ended up killing me because I hit the charioteer for the cleanup kill instead of the Su-130, and I was so mad, man, because that ended my game. But it is what it is, man. But just be mindful. Like, sometimes teammates will run right in front, so just hold your shot, you know. But what happened here, guys? It was just a lemming rush. It was, you know, a lemming train, whatever the heck you want to call this. 4 or 5 dudes YOLO'd in, and somehow, I don't know how we made it out of that situation, guys. Somehow we made it out of that situation. And the Type 59, man, I don't know. Like, this guy just, it was like I had a target on my head. Maybe I should go on an anonymizer. Does he have XVM? Doesn't even look like he's running XVM. So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what this guy wanted from me, but he was just YOLOing in. I don't know if he had to get a mission or something like that, or he knows me from a previous game or something, or I have no idea. But we're going to now adjust to the situation, guys, and this game's going to get even better. So now we kind of have to figure out how to approach the enemies safely, and what that usually means is going through the city where you have all of the, I wasn't in my view, I'm sorry, guys, where you have all these buildings for cover, right? That's where you really want to try and focus your push, is to kind of go through the middle of the city. However, for me, I have a ton of concealment. I can actually flank around here. I want to make sure no one is out here. Like, even if I die, it would still be informative because I can give the team information saying, oh, you know, someone's out here, but the whole team has been lit, right? So I kind of already know, like, what's happening here. And at this point, Su-152 gets lit again, and I'm like, all right, I know where everybody is now, and now I can kind of own this side of the map. And you're just ensuring, right? Like, even if you know where everybody is, you're telling the team, like, people on the map can see, okay, if people actually look at the map, they can see, okay, the lightweight's out here, so we own that entire area of the map. And you can see now Su is like, all right, cool, I can creep up this way. You know what I mean, guys? Sometimes it just requires you to, like, emphasize things to your team in nonchalant ways, like me just taking this position, and Su-152 now knows he's safe, so you can see he's moving in and stuff. And sometimes your team just needs a little, like, nudge, right? Like, I find that a lot of casual players just need that nudge, like, somehow, right? Like, you got to say something in the chat, or just make a certain play, and they go, okay, I know I'm safe here now, and they'll advance. So we're going to ram the M12. I'm going to actually ram him, and I'm looking to get a shot into the GW now. That was my goal, was to save the shot for the GW. I hit the GW. Look at that RNG, man. 1 HP, right? But is what it is. I'm going to let this guy ram me. Does so. And that's his game. We still have the Skoda and the CC to worry about. I thought that was actually the game, but... And then we clean up the CC guys, and that's the game. 5 kills, 3,510 damage, 715 assists. But did you see the way I played this, guys? How important was it that I stayed alive? After we stayed alive, even if I died after all the initial shots I took over here in the east, we'd have half the damage, if that. I think we were at like 1,300 damage, something like that, by the time we made it back to this corner in K9-ish area, and we were safe, right? J9, whatever this is. That's where we had maybe half of our damage, if that. I think it was maybe 1,400 damage, right? And then we ended with 3,500 damage, 5 kills. And you saw the way I played this, guys. You know, just use the map. I can't emphasize this enough. Use the damn map. I can't stand when I get these teams where there's like, let's just say, for instance, these guys over here, the Char, the T25, the 704, and the Su-152 are enemies, right? In this particular example. And some of my teammates are over here, right? These are the only enemies left in the game. All of them are spotted, and yet people are trying to, like, poke up right here. Like, dude, use the map. Come around here to, like, A7. Push through here a little bit. Push down this way a little bit. You can even try and go to this corner, or come, like, all the way up like this. Like, surround the enemies, man. Because I'm telling you guys, like, this frustrates me when people do not take map and use map. I was on Cliff for a game today in the Hawk 30, and I kid you guys not, man, everybody was on the big hill on Cliff. We had the team surrounded. We had won what I like to call zones 1 and 2, where the donut is, and the middle area there where, like, there's like that statue and all those columns. We had that entire area of the map won. We had these guys cornered in their little base area, and every single person on my team is like up on the hill, or they're like way in the back. Even 90 is up on the hill. There's only an STRV S1 on that tank destroyer hill. That's the only guy that's holding back all these people, and no one wanted to push. And I'm typing in the chat, like, guys, take the map. Like, take the map. Like, what are you guys doing? Move. Get off the hill. And we ended up losing that game, man. It went like another 8 or 9 minutes after that. I ended up dying with very little damage. I was trying to poke on the ridge there, and eventually I got whacked by like a Borisk and stuff. So I'm trying to be more and more aggressive in spotting the enemy team and trying to give the team information and like spotting the enemy S1, and no one wanted to push in. So hopefully you can picture that in your mind as I'm explaining it to you, but use this as an example too, guys. Like, you saw what I did. I took a lot of map here, right? And that made the Su more comfortable as well, but we went all the way around to here, to A3. We killed the Arties, and then we have the shots going directly this way, and we were able to clean up that CC wherever he is up here, right? So use the map, guys, please. Like, when you see there's 3 or 4 enemies left, and only the Artie was unlit, and all those enemies are spotted, you know where everybody is, use the map that's available to you. There's no reason not to, man. You're just putting yourself at a disadvantage if you don't. So there you go, guys. that is the game on Miravanka in the lightweight. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's informative. And let's take a look at the end plates and I'll let you guys go. 3510 damage, 9 module damage, 5 kills, 715 spotting damage. First class, did I say it? And here we go, guys. 1,176 experience. Looks like we were top, but I had it sorted by damage. 704 had a really good game. There's Skoda and CC and Char put up a good fight, but it wasn't quite enough, man. And yeah, man, I think we fired a few gold shells or whatever, so you know, we didn't make a whole lot of coin out of this, but it is a standard tank, and this is a pretty standard game for the gun. 23 shots fired, 18 hits, 14 pens, and yeah, it's a pretty short game, man. 6 minutes and 31 seconds, but you just got to look at the map, guys. Like, take advantage of everything you can and push into the enemy team if you can do so safely. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a thing or two. If you did learn a thing or two, do consider subscribing, guys. It would really help me out, and you will see, if you hit the notification bell, you'll see every time I post a new video. It's usually at 11 a.m. CST. Catch you guys for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.